So I'm back from my holiday and the holiday blues have really kicked in and I've really missed sewing. So let's make something for the capsule wardrobe. Happy Sunday. How was your week? Let me know in the comments below. Mine has been full of holiday blues. I had the best time in Cyprus, caught a little bit of a tan. We went to the beach, we got to see some sights and the ruins, and it was just so relaxing, but I really miss sewing. So I'm back to make some more of a capsule wardrobe. You might notice that I have made up one of my t-shirts that we drafted the pattern for, or cloned the pattern from one of my favourite t-shirts in the last episode. And the fabric is slightly different. So the Minerva cotton jersey fabric came and it was great. It was super lightweight and would be perfect for maybe summer t-shirts, but I was really looking for something that felt a bit more premium, and luckily Minerva also have some heavier weight jersey, which I was able to buy in the same colours. But the thinner jersey has actually been perfect for the contrast ribbing because it's super soft, and once it's folded over it has a bit more weight that matches this heavyweight jersey. So I've used that on the ribbing, on the arms and on the neck, and I'm super happy with this pattern. It's perfect. I didn't really do any alterations except for changing the arm binding to be a little bit shorter just to help with any of that bubbling that we got in the mock-up. But yeah, this is perfect. I'm so happy with it. And I also finished my Rowan trousers that you can go and check out on Instagram, so Luke Ivo, because I also made a mini tie waistcoat to go with that, and I'm super happy with that look. I think together as a co-ord, it is very me. I love the striped print and the zigzag red top stitching worked really well. So yeah, I self-drafted that vest as well, which I think will go with some other stuff as well. So super happy with that. Oh, I also made a hat. So I made up one of my Docker hats using some of the leftover fabric, and it's got the red top stitching and lined on the inside. So I have a full head to toe look of this striped denim, which I definitely will be wearing, but I also really like that the pieces can be worn with other things. Today I want to see how many t-shirts that I can make. I've cut them out, so I've got 2 in black, 2 in a blue, and another red one to do, and all the bindings ready. But I might also go to the fabric shop too. So I would like to make I need to make some more warmer clothes, because coming back to the UK this week has been rain and hail in Manchester. So I can't be wearing cute little shorts and a t-shirt anymore. But I was thinking of the colour story, and whilst I've got some blue and kind of off-white sweater fabric coming from Minerva, I want to incorporate the mustard, and I'm thinking I'd like to make a coat. So I'm going to see how far I can get with the t-shirts, and then we might head to the fabric shop and also look for some coat patterns. So let's see how far we can get. So I've overlocked and stitched the shoulder seams, but you can't see this because it's black thread on black fabric. But I've overlocked the edges, and then I've used a lightning stitch on my Brother machine, and that's essentially kind of a straight line, but it does have a slight zigzag to it, and that allows you to stitch a straight stitch on stretch fabric and the thread doesn't snap. So rather than using a zigzag stitch, if you look for your lightning stitch, it's like a lightning bolt. That's really good for using stretch fabric. Now, the reason why I've just done the shoulder seams is my preferred method of adding sleeves is when you have the side seams open, whether it's a symmetrical sleeve or not. I just find it's easier to ease that sleeve into the curve, match up all the notches, and then get this point under the arm really, really clean. And then you can sew down the edge of the sleeve and the side seam in one. I know a lot of people like that method, and then some people don't. They prefer to sew up the sleeve and insert it into the armhole once the side seam is done. But I find this method so much easier. So let me know how you insert your sleeves. Are you do your sleeve and insert it into your garment, or do you add it in before sewing up your side seam? I'd be really interested. Or maybe you try both, depending on what you're making. But now I'm going to add the sleeves in, do up the side seams, and then all I need to do is the ribbing. Like, I think these tops are literally going to take me 20 minutes, 30 minutes to whip up. But I'm certainly not going to spend all day here making t-shirts. So let me get this one done. I've sewn up the other black one as well while I've got all the black thread on my machines. And I unfortunately have noticed I've ran out of red and navy overlocker thread. So I think we need a trip to a fabric shop, and who knows, I might buy some more fabric too. So I got one made, and the sleeves and side seams of the second one done. This just needs the binding and the bottom hem, but guess what? So this is all I've got left of my black thread, and I think it's time to go and buy some more. I'm back from the fabric shop. I have my thread and I did buy some fabric, which I'll show you later. But I think I'm going to finish off the other black t-shirt and the other red t-shirt. I did go out in the black t-shirt that I finished. And I've also got some other Rowans that are made out of this denim, if you can see. So I'm going to finish the t-shirts. I'm going to save the blue until I can get some blue overlocker thread, and then I will show you what I think the next thing in the capsule wardrobe will be. So let's wrap these up and then we'll have a chat about fabric and what's next. I've finished the second red and the second black t-shirt. Obviously I've got the black on and the red is already in my wardrobe. So really happy with that. I've got 2 more to do. The blue ones, which I'll get when I get overlocker thread, and I can bash those out when the white fabric comes as well. And I think I might make a couple of the white t-shirts and do contrasting binding. So maybe one with the red, one with the blue, and maybe one with the black. But yes, I went fabric shopping, and as I mentioned, I wanted to make something with the mustard, and I found the perfect pattern. So it's the Parka pattern by Tropical Research. I got it off Etsy, and it's a really nice pattern, and there's multiple ways that you can sew it up. So you could have it quilted with a lining. I'm going for the standard version, so the longer Parka with the hood, and it's got drawstrings on the hood and the waist. And I was searching for the perfect mustard yellow in Abercans in Manchester, and I found one that was waterproof. It was quite thin, and the yellow was, it just wasn't quite right. Now, I live in Manchester. It's very, very rainy, so it probably would have been better to go for a waterproof fabric, but I found this mustard canvas that I just thought would look so cool in a Parka jacket with all of the hardware. And it's got front pockets and pockets on the sleeves that I'm thinking I'm going to bind in a off-white and red as well. And to make it waterproof, I might even look into waxing this this canvas, but I think that's what I'm going to make next. Obviously not today, maybe not in next week's episode, we'll see. But as I keep saying, I'm really enjoying this capsule wardrobe. It's great that I can make things that are working better together. I'm reaching for these items more. I just really enjoy wearing them. And I think this series is going to be quite long. I'm not sure kind of where to stop it, so I might start interjecting other videos, so do let me know in the comments below if there's any specific videos that you would like to see. Maybe it's about some of the workshops that I've been doing. It could be tips and tricks, looking at patterns, or even more like vlog style ones. So I am going to a couple of shows soon, so I'm sure I will take you along with me. But I hope you have a great week. Let me know what you're up to in the comments below, and I will see you next time. Bye!